I'm Tanya Peterson with the Anxiety-Schmanxiety blog on healthyplace.com. And I'm here with another anxiety beating technique that you can use to rid anxiety from your life. This one is called Unconditional Positive Regard. In other words, treat yourself nicely. With anxiety, social anxiety in particular, but really with any type of anxiety disorder, we tend to be really hard on ourselves. We berate ourselves, we belittle ourselves, put ourselves down for every little thing, criticize, worry, I should have said this, I shouldn't have said that, I did this wrong, I did that wrong. And sometimes anxiety even makes us hate ourselves. And that's a shame. We all have so many good things about us. We shouldn't focus on the negative like anxiety wants us to do. We listen to anxiety, but I think it's time to stop listening to what anxiety is trying to say and do to us and start listening to our true selves. With unconditional positive regard, we basically have positive regard for ourselves. We think well of ourselves, not unrealistically so, but we realize that we have strengths. We have good things to bring to the world. We have just wonderful things about ourselves. And sure, we have shortcomings and we goof up and we make mistakes, but anxiety wants to take all that and blow it out of proportion and make us think that that's the only thing about ourselves. And when we're thinking in that way, it makes us anxious. We ruminate about it and worry about it all through the day, and a lot of times through the night also. I know I've woken up and instantly my thoughts go to all of the things that I've done wrong. And anxiety just sits in the background and laughs as its power increases. Because the more we listen to it tell us how bad we are, the more anxious we become. And then the more horribly we think of ourselves, and then the more anxious we become again. And it's this vicious cycle. But one of the ways to break that cycle is to have this unconditional positive regard for ourselves. Accept ourselves for who we are. All of our strengths, all of our weaknesses, and we treat ourselves with respect. We think of all of those character strengths and traits that we have that are wonderful. And also, we have a non-judgmental attitude toward ourselves. We a lot of times have that toward others. We forgive others. We don't judge them. We need to pay ourselves the same favor and respect. So we make a mistake. It's okay. Anxiety tells us it isn't. But we can say, yeah, it is okay. We're human. And these are all the things that we do right, the mistakes that we haven't made. And as we do this, as we start to treat ourselves nicely and really pay attention to our strengths, and give ourselves respect and say it's okay to be human, anxiety starts to shrink because it doesn't have that power. The better we think of ourselves, the more realistically confident we are, the smaller anxiety gets. And over time, you just might find that, hey, you really like yourself, and anxiety slinks away into a corner. This is just one thing to do to reduce anxiety's hold. Give it a try. Give it time. It's not always easy. And you just might find that you do like yourself and you're less anxious. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.